Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video we are going to solve this question. We have a x cube minus y cube. This is equal to 91, and we find the all possible value of x and y. So let's start. In the first step, look at this. We write this side as a x minus y multiply x square plus product of xy plus y square. This is equal to 91. Now focus on this. The left hand side is a product of two values. First value is this one and the second value of this one. So that is why we want to write this 91 as a product of two value. So we find the factor of 91. The first factor of 91 will be 1 multiply 91. This is equal to 91. We also write this as a 91 multiply 1. And the second factor of 91 is 7 multiply 13. We also write this as a 13 multiply 7. So look at this. So this implies we take this factor and find the value of x and y. And for this we just interchange the value of x and y. So this implies, look at this. So this implies that x minus y, this is equal to 1. And the second equation, x square plus product of xy plus y square, this is equal to 91. And in the next step we call this equation number 1, and this is our equation number 2. Look at the first equation. We write this as x is equals to 1 plus y. We just add a y on both sides of this equation, then we get this. We call this equation number 3. Now we substitute this equation 3 in equation 2. So this is x square and x is equals to 1 plus y. So this is a 1 plus y whole square plus x is a 1 plus y and y plus y square. This is equal to 91. So now we write this as a 1 plus y square plus 2 times y plus multiply this y by 1, we get a y, multiply this y by y, we get a y square, and this is a plus y square is equal to 91. So this is a y square and plus y square will become a 3 times y square plus 2 times y plus y. This is a equal to 3 times y. This is a plus 1. This is equal to 91. Now in the next step we subtract a 1 on both sides. So we have a y square plus 3 times y is equal to 91 minus 1, and this is equal to 90. So we have a 3 times y square plus 3 times y is equal to 90. In the next step we divide this equation by 3 on both sides. So divide this side by 3 and also divide this side by 3. So this 3 and 3 will cancel, we just get a y square. This 3 and 3 cancel, we just get a y, and 90 multiply 3 is a 30. In the next step, subtract a 30 on both sides. So we have a y square plus y minus 30 is equal to 0. Now we factorize this. So we write this as a y square plus 6 times y minus 5 times y minus 30. This is equal to 0. Now y involved in this two terms, so we factor out. The remaining value is a y plus 6 and minus 5 involved in this last two terms, so we factor out minus 5, and this is a y plus 6. We write this as a y minus 5 and y plus 6. This is equal to 0. Now this implies one of them must be equal to 0. So 5 minus y is equal to 0, or y plus 6 is equal to 0. Add a 5 on both sides. So we have a y which is equal to 5. Look at this. Subtract a 6 on both sides. So y is equal to minus 6. Now in the next step we find the value of x. We use equation number 3, which is x is equals to 1 plus y. Now if y is a 5, so this is a x 1 plus 5, which is equal to 6. If y is a 5, then x is a 6. We write this in order pair as a 6 and 5. Now if y is a minus 6, then this is a x is equals to 1 minus 6, which is equal to minus 5. So this implies if y is a minus 6, then x is a minus 5. And we write this as a minus 5 and minus 6. Now in the next step we use this factor. So, and for this we just interchange the value of x and y. So this implies x minus y is equal to 7 and x square plus product of xy plus y square, this is equal to 13. Now we write this equation, we call this is equation number 4 and this is our equation number 5. Look at the equation 4, we write this as a x is equals to 7 plus y, we call this is equation number 6 and we put this equation in equation number 5. But this is a 7 plus y whole square plus x is a 7 plus y and plus y square, it's equal to 13. Now we expand this form, so we have a 49 plus y square plus 14 times y plus multiply this y by 7, we get a 7 times y. Multiply this y by y square, we get a y square plus y square, it's equal to 13. So this is a y square plus y square plus y square is a 3 times y square and plus 14 y plus 7y, this is equal to 21 times y and this is a plus 49, it's equal to 13. Now we subtract 13 on both sides, so it's a y 3 times y square plus 21 times y plus 49 minus 13, it's equal to 0. So it's a 3 times y square plus 21 times y. 49 minus 13 is a plus 36, it's equal to 0. Now on the next step, we divide this equation by 3 on both sides. So divide this by 3 and also divide this by 3 and divide 36 by 3 and the right hand side is a 0 divide 3. So this 3 and 3 will cancel, we just get a y square. So 3 ones are 3 and 3 sevens are 21. So we have a 7 times y plus 36 divide 3 is a 12. It's equal to 0 divide 3 is a 0. So next we find the factor of this equation. So we write this as a y square plus 4 times y plus 3 times y plus 12, it's equal to 0. Now look at this first two term, y involved in this two terms. So we factor out y and the remaining value is a y plus 4. And 3 involved in this two terms, so we factor out 3 and this remaining is a y plus 4, it's equal to 0. And we write this as a y plus 3 multiply y plus 4, it's equal to 0. So this implies one of them must be equal to 0. So y plus 3 it's equal to 0 or y plus 4 is equal to 0. So subtract the 3 on both sides, then y is equal to minus 3. Subtract a 4 on both sides, so y is equal to minus 4. Our question number 3 is x is equals to 7 plus y and we find the value of x. Now we substitute y is equals to minus 3. So 7 minus 3 is equal to x. So 7 minus 3 is a 4. So this implies x is a 4. And now we substitute this value of y, which is a minus 4. So we have a x is equals to 7 minus 4, which is equal to 3. So in this case, value of x is a 3. And we write this as a 4, then y is a minus 3. And if x is a 3, then y is a minus 4. And from the first equation, we get the value is 6 and y, and then second value is a minus 5 and minus 6. So these are the answers of our question and we have done. Thank you.